So DJI, I think it's okay to just release cameras and forget about them. Throw them in the garbage bin. Never release a firmware upgrade again. Well, I don't think that's right. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Pocket 2 is not a bad camera. It's actually pretty good. I use it quite often. I do some vlogs with that camera. But if you just look what DJI have just released, it's the Mavic 3. They got a micro 4/3 sensor on that drone. I saw some footage that some guy did using the tracking. He was able to unlock the firmware early and he did some tracking. I'll put some of it on the screen, but it's kind of impressive that that Mavic 3 is able to track you behind trees all over the place, and it doesn't seem to lose you that easily, and it even recalculates, which is pretty much what I've been saying on this channel all along. DJI need to make a gimbal version of that camera, or a 1-inch sensor, I'll be happy with that too, that is able to track you pretty well. Not that tracking's that important, but it's kind of one of those things you can use to get creative when you make your YouTube videos. Tracking is kind of important because it gives you perspective as the camera is tracking you. It kind of isolates you in the scene, which is kind of cool. And that little Mavic 3 can actually track from really far away. I'll try to find that footage as well. Just imagine being able to track a small object as it's walking through a forest. That'd be actually pretty nice and cinematic in your YouTube videos. My gosh, it's a beautiful day in Australia today. I just want to dive into that water, but there's a lot of rocks there, so I'll probably die. But no wind today, kind of hot. I think it's only 30 degrees today, so perfect weather to come down to the beach, and what a beautiful day it is. So this is the DJI Pocket 2, and I don't think I've ever seen the water this flat. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm not using an external microphone, but I was actually scammed by an American. I think it's an American. Some guy on my credit card had ordered food using DoorDash. It came up on my credit card. They must have compromised my credit card number or something. I don't even know how they got all that information. Must have been in a database somewhere that got released. So that card's been cancelled. Damn Americans. He ordered like $100 worth of pie from DoorDash. I phoned my bank and said, I think I've been hit by a fraudulent transaction. So they cancelled my credit card. Fortunately, I had another credit card that I hadn't activated. So apparently it was a pie shop in San Francisco that the guy ordered pies from. So he's probably from San Francisco. So I kind of understand, because property prices are crazy there. I probably would have stolen the money too. So I'm $105 down because some guy ordered pie. You know, what can you do? It's just one of those things. I actually like the Pocket 2. You can get pretty good sound. You saw in the water over there, I wasn't using a lav mic, and the sound came out pretty well. It's got an external mic capabilities. There are a lot of issues on the actual forums. I mean, let's just read a few of these. Osmo Pocket 2 issue plus selfie on automatic start mode. Pocket 2 jitters and vibrations. Pocket 2 activation and USB-C problem. Some guy writes his Pocket 2 paint finish is wearing off. It's kind of funny. Never heard that one before. Osmo Pocket 3 question mark. DJI Pocket 2 very soft focus issue, found the cause. So you're looking for that, it's on the forum. Pocket 2 going bananas. Pocket 2 with the do-it-all handle, no connection to PC. I've actually had that issue myself. If I use the do-it-all handle, plug my USB-C in and turn the Pocket 2 on, I can't get a data connection. I told DJI about that and they said, you're crazy, that doesn't happen. It happens. Some other guys got that too. Pocket 2 face and object tracking issue. My personal opinion about the Pocket 2 is it's pretty good. I like it because it's small, you can take it anywhere. It's got pretty good sound, you can mount an external microphone. I haven't had a lot of the issues that the people are talking about on the forum, but I do understand that DJI kind of released it and they've not really done anything to it. And when you look at the technology that DJI have created, like that Mavic 3, which is not finished and not perfect, but it's got a great little sensor. If they can just incorporate that kind of thing into a handheld version, they'd be selling quite a lot of these things. The issue is when they create these things, they need to actually make sure they test these things properly. They need to make sure that when you spend $400, $500 or $600 on a product, that it's actually finished and been tested thoroughly. Because that's the issue with DJI products. While they are really innovative and they're trying to push the envelope, which I applaud them for, sometimes they're just half-baked solutions and they just don't care after they've gotten your money. And that's one of the reasons I'm not actually going to buy the Osmo Action 2. It looks okay. Some people have told me in my comments that it's pretty good. Other people in other videos I've seen, they're taking theirs back. They're not happy with the thing. It's overheating. But let's hope DJI can make a Pocket 3, because I think they're going to throw the Pocket 2 in the garbage. That's my personal opinion. I don't think they're going to be doing many firmware upgrades on that camera anymore. So maybe the Pocket 3 is around the corner, and if it's good enough I will buy it, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and no, it was a different video today, but hopefully you enjoyed it, and leave a like, leave a comment and tell me what you think. See you again next time.